Now let's talk about this aircraft. You bought an aircraft at a cost of $7.8 million. And this aircraft is called the Plagio P180 Avat 11 Evo. This aircraft, which you bought at that cost $7.8 million, is equivalent to how much? It's a lot of money in billions. Get me the figure there. This aircraft, since you bought it in 2019. It has flown for only 117 kilometers since you bought it. Reason, it is incapable of landing on non-tarmacked runways. That is 29 billion. So this aircraft, literally, the auditor says, is literally non-functional. It doesn't do anything, but you are meeting high costs of its maintenance. So the question that arises with this helicopter, who made the needs assessment? Notice this is the fixed wing. Actually, it's a plane. It's a plane. Who made a needs assessment that will procure a plane for police, which literally cannot land in the vast areas of Uganda? But you spend public money, and the damn stuff is just idle. You are meeting costs. I know the audit here may be intended to sell it, to justify why you want to sell it. Sometimes I know why this appears in the audit report. Because earlier we monitored, I don't know, it was procured by that time. You had intended to sell this aircraft. So you are bringing it here as an audit query for us to say you sell the damn stuff. I'm not taking on auditors. So what's, for us, the question, who in the first instance authorized this procurement?
The assessment of what is required as capabilities for police. And by the time this plane was bought, that was the assessment. However, because it cannot land in untarmacked areas in the country, we had the challenge of using it on an everyday basis. And Chair, it's not true that we are in the process of disposing it off. We are actually making it serviceable so that it can become operational again. Because now we have areas where...
So you are saying it's not operational now?
No, making it serviceable means it can fly, and it's like you having a car at
home. Yes, I understand.
Yeah, so that's what we are doing now. The disposal was a rumor, and it came on the floor of Parliament. We've been clarifying. It's not what we are planning to do.
But our runways, most of the country, are still maram. So even if you survey, where is it going to land? Apart from the new airport in... And Kisoro. Honorable Kuri, I don't want to monopolize this. We are going to make a recommendation.
Honorable Chair,
Chairman.
If you can allow. Because the way the PAC...
Actually, for me, I would recommend a disposal of this facility.
Chair, before you recommend a disposal, this was an asset. You rightly asked that who made an assessment for the purchase of this aircraft. But the way the PAC is casually responding, to him there is no problem to spend 29 billion and an aircraft moves from 2019 to 2025, those are 6 years. And if it has moved for 117 kilometers, that means every year it moves 6 kilometers. So if you get the 29 billion and divide it into 6 years, you can divide
Every
and
month.
see, yes, divide
Every
into
month.
every month, every week, every day, and every second. How much the country has lost on purchase of a 29 billion aircraft. And to the PS, it is business as usual. For him, he's comfortable.
To move
eh?
6 kilometers
You know,
a year.
A year, 6 kilometers a year. And that is why he tells you we have an aircraft here, where casually. To him, it doesn't
We
matter.
service it.
So we service it, you know, even if it doesn't work, we have money, we can service it. But he's the same person who cannot even provide a motorcycle to Zimbabwe. We don't have motorcycles, not even a bicycle, not even a wheelbarrow. So for me, I'm very uncomfortable, Honorable Chair, to the PS, for such a matter to casually respond. How many motorcycles would we have bought using this money, the 29 billion? Let him tell us how many motorcycles would we have bought. So, Chair, this cannot be left at this.
Chair, to add on that, from the PS, did you personally go and inspect this aircraft where it is manufactured? Because my colleague is saying, the vice chairperson, that you answer casually, how do you spend a lot of money on such an aircraft, knowing that the conditions we have in Uganda, you don't allow? Why didn't you buy helicopters? Why did you have to buy a fixed-wing aircraft? Why didn't you buy pickups? So that I have many pickups in my district, in Mitiana.
Chair, just a
But
little one.
we don't
Chair.
want to go. You bought it for what anyway?
Yeah.
What was it bought for? Chair, don't fly locally. Why did you buy it?
Chair, if we are talking of hiring the helicopters, and
So who is this procurement officer that procured this
But Chair, with due respect, do procurement
to taking us for
Chair,
granted?
Mr. Chairman,
You are crossing the border.
Mr.
Chair, I do
Chairman,
not know the procurement officer that was there by that time. I can find out and let you know, because I need to be very clear on who was there at that time. I know the current procurement officer is not the one who was there.
Sir,
during
But
the
Chair,
time.
in the House
I
we
know
have
you
somebody
are
heading
you are my
human resource.
brother and a long-time friend. Don't take this committee for granted and stop giving us casual answers. It's the last time I warn you.
Chair, the fact is,
No.
I do not know the
Don't
name.
cross the line by giving us answering casually. Who was a procurement officer, sir?
Chair,
Now, I want a
I
procurement officer.
don't know the name.
You don't know the name? Bring an oath. You know, no, bring. I'm going to cross-examine you on oath. Bring.
I've just not been told the name. Chair, my neighbor here doesn't know, and I asked
No,
him-
I'm saying, you see, the reason why you came with all these officers is to aid you. You cannot casually begin to come, please add the minister, he's a stubborn witness. I'm going to administer an oath on you, and you begin to answer every question until the end of this session on oath.
I request that for this one you stay the issue of the oath, and he gives us the name. Just if he happens to behave the same way as we do proceed, at least you put him on oath. But for now, I request that because he has been really, much as he has been up and down, but for now you can. I request that, Chair, I really, with the support of members, Chair, I request that you stay this and he gives us the names. If he happens to behave the same way, we can then put him on oath. That is my request, Chair.
Mr.
Can I
Chairman, you
request-
have already made a ruling.
Chair, you have made a
and
ruling.
I'm surprised that your vice
Order.